I am original. Don't go and borrow money to go and get married. Don't borrow money to get married. This thing I'm saying, I have seen things. I don't know how people will take it, but don't borrow money to get married. There are things that you should, there are things like borrow money to start a business, borrow money to pay debt, borrow money to get married. Borrow money to get married is like you are borrowing money to pay a debt. Yes. See, when you borrow money to get married, you will suffer. You will suffer the rest of your life. It takes only the grace of God to help you. If you borrow money to get married, and many people that borrow money to get married, so like 95% of the people, they are suffering today. Most of them have not yet finished the debt, the money they borrowed to do their wedding. You want to go and do knock door, you beg for whiskey to go and see your in-law. You want to go and see them introduction, you beg for money, they give you whiskey to go and do introduction. You want to do knock door, you still beg money. Somebody's just sponsoring your wedding, because somebody is sponsoring your wedding. As good as it sounds, my brother, the kind suffer we go suffer when I'm married now, it's not easy. And if you are not ready to get married, if you want to get married, hustle for money, your own money. Put it to yourself that, okay, I want to hustle for this. Make a saving that this is my saving for my marriage. If for Cameroon, that, okay, ask your wife or your wife's the supposed woman that you have to get married to. In their tradition, how they used to do things, they can give you a rough estimate. Or let me see, the first thing you have to do is this. When you do introduction, you can find small money, like, let me, for my own side, for our Cameroon here, you can find at least like 200,000, 300,000. They can do knock door with it. They're from knock door now. You know the next money that you will use to do the traditional wedding. Yes. You see. And this traditional wedding you are going to do, you can be looking for that money, and you can be saving the money. There are things like, if they are asking for pig, you can buy a pig and be rearing. That you want to do a wedding in 1 year, you can buy a pig and be rearing that pig, so that before that time that pig will grow, you will not buy it again. Yes, if you have money, you invest in agriculture, like farm, plantain farm. In your wedding day, they will harvest plantain from your farm and you do your wedding. So the fastest way to do traditional wedding is to engage in agriculture. Most of the food that we use, you remove it from your farm. I will sponsor the wedding. Imagine you are doing poultry, you are doing plantain farming, you are doing corn, you are doing things. They will remove most of these things from your farm. Even the pig you are going to use, they remove it right. You are the one that is going to, you see that you not spend too much. I just pay the bride price and everything will be going smoothly. Don't borrow money. Let people not pressure you. Don't borrow money to do wedding. Don't borrow money. Because when you borrow money to do wedding, you have not paid the bride price. Listen again. When you borrow money to do wedding, you have not paid the bride price. You have not paid the bride price. If you like, you balance the person that borrowed you. You have not paid the bride price. In the family, they will see that you have paid the bride price. Spiritually, you have not paid the bride price. You have not settled the spirit. The spirit will be fighting you. It will be fighting you in the area like you are now. You get married to the woman. After you get married to the woman, there are some people that are passing through something like the woman is not getting, she's not getting pregnant. Maybe your business is not moving, things are just scattered. Immediately people get married, things are just going up and down. It's because you borrow money. It's because you borrow money. It takes the intervention of God now to settle that spirit, because your own money that you pay, your own sweat, you settled it. But because you borrow money, it was not settled. Have sense. Like and comment.